Weighing in at 254 pounds, fighting out of Paris, France, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
Hey fight fans, welcome to our YouTube channel. Hope you are doing well. In today's video, we will be talking about one of the most dangerous and intimidating heavyweights of this decade, Francis the Predator Ngannou. Ngannou has been a wrecking ball ever since his debut in the UFC, where he has destroyed and overwhelmed his opponents with his tremendous power and heavy hands. He became the heavyweight champion of the UFC in 2020 by defeating the UFC heavyweight GOAT Stipe Miocic in UFC 260. Ngannou has been compared to boxing legend Mike Tyson due to his ferocious power. But how did the Cameroonian make his journey to the UFC and become one of the best heavyweights of all time? Number 5. Career Highlights. Francis Ngannou's story is nothing short of inspirational, as he had to go through a lot of hardships before getting into mixed martial arts. He made his entry into MMA by joining the 100% Fight promotion, where he amassed a 5-1 MMA record. After which he was signed by the UFC in 2015, where he made his debut in the heavyweight division against Luis Enrique. In his debut, Ngannou wasted no time in introducing himself to the MMA community by finishing Enrique with a powerful swift uppercut in the second round of the fight. Fans were in awe of Ngannou's power and the ease in which he put Enrique to sleep.
That's it. It's all over! Wow. Knockout! Francis Ngannou! Wow!
He would do the same with his next opponents, as he pulverized the likes of Curtis Blaydes and former heavyweight champion Andrei Arlovski with his strength and power to finish them in their respective fights. The uppercut became a vital tool in Ngannou's skill set, and opponents would have trouble seeing it come due to the speed in which he delivered it. After having defeated top contenders, Ngannou was pitted against veteran heavyweight Alistair Overeem at UFC 218, with many expecting the fight to be one of the toughest of Ngannou's career to date. But the Cameroonian delivered one of the most brutal knockouts in MMA history, as he landed a vicious uppercut to the jaw of Overeem, which knocked the Reem into another universe in the first round. In one of the most brutal showcases of strength, Overeem was left stranded and motionless on the floor due to the ferocity of that uppercut.
Up with Ngannou! Down goes the Reem! Francis Ngannou!
That win elevated Ngannou for a shot at the title against the heavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic, at UFC 220, where according to many, he was the favorite to win that fight. President Dana White had even gone as far to say that getting punched by Francis Ngannou is the equivalent of getting hit by a truck.
Francis Ngannou has the world record for the most powerful punch. His punch is the equivalent to 96 horsepower, which is equal to getting hit by a Ford Escort going as fast as it can.
Well, we're not quite sure about that statement, but it's surely not good for your health being hit by the Predator. But in the fight, the champion Miocic was not the one to be counted out, as he made it hard for Ngannou to get started in the fight. He disrupted the Cameroonian's rhythm by taking him down and controlling him on the ground. Ngannou delivered some strikes to the head, but the champion Miocic bravely ate them and recovered from those shots. By the end of the fight, Miocic was clearly the more assertive one, and Ngannou had run out of energy and was beaten via unanimous decision by the champion. That defeat knocked the momentum out of Ngannou, as he suffered defeat in his next fight against Derrick Lewis, a fight which was labeled as a snooze fest by fans. Having suffered back-to-back defeats, Ngannou started to question his will and desire to fight again. As in the past, the Cameroonian had managed to overcome so many setbacks. He turned it around by gaining significant victories over the likes of Junior Dos Santos, Cain Velasquez, and Curtis Blaydes, finishing each of them in the first round of the fights. He finished Curtis Blaydes with a powerful right overhand that dropped him in the first round. The overhand is also another weapon of Ngannou's game, also having finished former champions such as JDS and Cain Velasquez with relative ease, strengthened his case for another title shot. The UFC gave Ngannou his second title shot against the champion Miocic at UFC 260. This time around, Ngannou had worked on his deficiencies in the game that cost him the title last time. He was patient in the second fight and stuffed the champion's takedowns attempts smartly. He won the fight by knocking Miocic to the ground with a crushing left hook and finishing him with hammer fists.
It was over. Look at that. The fight's over. Stipe's done.
Stipe's done.
Ngannou finally realized his dream of becoming the champion of the UFC and is set to face the interim heavyweight champion Cyril Gane at UFC 270.
Number 4. Salary.
Ngannou is currently ranked number 4 in the pound-for-pound rankings of the UFC, so he is surely in the bracket of the highest earners in the UFC. His highest earning fight was his second meeting against Stipe Miocic, where he pocketed a whopping $582,000. His career earnings stand at $3 million, and the Cameroonian has a net worth of $4 million currently.
Number 3. Sponsorships and movie appearances.
Being the best heavyweight in the world brings along with it a lot of perks. He is currently sponsored by CBD Research Labs, Cryo Pain Relief, The Fight Game, and Jim King Fight Divisions. Ngannou has also caught the attention of Hollywood, as he is set to feature in the next Fast and the Furious installment and will also appear in the next Jackass movie.
Number 2. Superhero life story.
Many of you might know that Ngannou had it tough when growing up, as he had to deal with poverty. At the age of 10, he had to work at the mines in Cameroon to make ends meet. Ngannou was raised by a single mother, as his father left when he was young. At the age of 17, Ngannou, in a bid to pursue his dream of boxing, had illegally crossed borders into Morocco, due to which he was arrested. At the age of 25, after going through a lot of struggles, he came to Paris as a homeless man to fulfill his dream of boxing, but was instead convinced by MMA Factory coach Fernand Lopez to go for a career in MMA. And the rest, as they say, is history, as Ngannou went on to become the heavyweight champion of the UFC. His story is nothing short of inspirational, as the man from Cameroon fulfilled his dreams against all odds. Now, time for a fun fact.
Fun fact.
Ngannou learned English after coming to France when he was an adult. Not being a native English speaker, Ngannou is extremely fluent in the language and is multilingual, as the Cameroonian also speaks French. Now, back to the video.
Number 1. Francis Ngannou Foundation.
Ngannou indulges in a lot of philanthropic work, as he is helping the children of Cameroon to learn the roots of MMA and pursue a career in MMA. He has set up gyms in Cameroon that have the capability to train up to 100 children. He is now a role model in Cameroon, and these efforts are aimed at children who share a similar dream as him. It is also the first gym in Bati, Cameroon, and Ngannou spoke about his intentions behind the move. Ngannou says, "The purpose is not collecting things. I want to give an opportunity to children like me who dream of this sport." When visiting Cameroon after his success, he witnessed the impression his own story made on many children there, saying, "They saw I have a dream. They say, I will be a champion in the MMA. I will do boxing like Francis. They are thinking that something is possible. Even when they are so poor, something is possible in life. It's so hard, but it's possible." Ngannou truly does have a good heart. The children of Cameroon can take a lot of inspiration from him, as the heavyweight champion of the UFC continues on his path towards creating a long-lasting legacy. And finally, after looking at Ngannou's career, his life, and his earnings, his net worth stands at a solid $4 million, with Ngannou expected to have significant net worth by the end of his stellar career. And by this, we have come to the end of our video today, but before leaving, we would like to know, has there ever been a more intimidating heavyweight than Francis Ngannou in the UFC? And what are your views on Ngannou's life struggles, and what are your takeaways about it? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.